Goa Manipur Meitei Association on Saturday held a press conference at Panjim and explained one of the longest ethnic violence in the history of India and the ground reality of 5 months long and ongoing crisis in the state of Manipur. Social activist Rohan Philem cited the root cause of the Manipur violence and also pointed his view on whether this violence is a religious conflict. Watch. Big Tycoon brings to you settlement plot at Dhargal near main Goa to Mumbai highway. Just 4 kilometers from Mopa airport, price starts from 12,000 rupees to 13,000 rupees per square meter.
Who have saved them in that violence of 5 long year violence. And the courtesy of them, we helping them in that violence of 5 years, we're getting it today by at least losing so many of our brothers and sisters. And you might see us as a very, wild people. Yes, wars are happening. Both the community has done heinous crime. I'm not here to justify any of the crimes that our Meitei brothers and sisters has been doing. But I can guarantee you with the history, facts and figure. 1891, there was this last war called the Anglo-Manipuri War. Since the Anglo-Manipuri War, you'll never see a history of we Meiteis having any ethnic clash fights with any of the community, any major ethnic fight. Even if this ethnic fight was lasted only for a day or something, it was sorted out in a very short span of time. But if you see to the history of our Kuki brothers, they had even fight with the Dimasa Hatau in Assam also. Tripura also, they have a history of fighting with the Tripuri also. They had this Assam fight also. Wherever they go, they fight. The only reason why is the same problem which the Nagas have faced with the Kukis we are facing it today. Number one thing is a homeland thing which has never existed in the history. So they claim that the entire of this northeast area, including some part of Bangladesh and Myanmar, is a Kuki dominated country which they find. So once they come up with the demand of this homeland in Manipur, if they succeed in this, they'll start all taking it territory wise. That's their dream thing. So what I'm trying to tell you is, this is not a fight with the Meiteis or even the Kukis right now. If you come as a real interpretation, as a real Indian, this is a fight with the Indians in the outer influx, or I would say the outer, influx. And there has been presence of a lot of external influence also. And even the Home Ministry, HMA has already given an open announcement that there is a presence of external influence and just violence also. So it's more over a fight of a real Indian citizen and an outer influx, or the indigenous people and the non-indigenous people. And that is short and short that I would love to get questions from the media fraternities. I condemn that. No acts of justification. If it is a wrong thing, we Meiteis have the guts to tell it is a wrong thing. We are never here to justify any kind of our wrongdoings. Also, 2 of our small minor, Linthoy Manbi, Hemjit, died. Their photos were viral and all the national media has picked up. Have you ever seen any of the Kukis coming up with a press conference like this and condemning that act of death of that minor, that yes, we have committed a mistake, we have done this much of a mistake, and yes, we accept our mistake? No, you'll never see any of the Kukis doing that. That's the difference between them and us. When we commit our mistake, we are okay to say yes. And many of our Meitei intellectuals, I think even from all the way from US, all the way from all the global Manipuri federations, everyone had condemned that act, that we don't appreciate this kind of heinous crime. But no one from the Kuki fraternity have now come up with a statement that we condemn that kind of heinous crime against a minor. Instead of that, they have organized a protest in Churchandpur to release those people who are arrested by the NIA, instead of coming up with a protest of condemnation of that act. And that itself tells that they are not committed with their mistakes also. See, when wars are fought, it's a very foolish statement to always believe that only one side of the party is affected. It's always both sides of the parties are affected. Our Meitei houses are also burned. Kuki houses were also burned. You have been to Manipur. Have you seen any of the Meitei Kuki houses in the Imphal area completely demolished or completely, let's say, bulldozed or completely vandalized? No. It's burned. Yeah, we commit with that. It's burned, it's vandalized, it's destroyed, but it's still standing tall and high in fun right now. Have you seen any of our mighty houses standing tall in Chochan? It's completely vandalized. I mean, logically also people see the answer itself when you see both sides of the story. And see, the Nagas are also a very big tribe of a tribe which follow entire Christianity. All the Naga churches are still in Manipur right now. All the Naga houses are still in Manipur right now. How can you say that it's a war between the Christian and the Hindus when the entire of the Nagas are living right now very happily along with the Meiteis? They are also having, sharing this bone relation happily with the Kukis also. So I completely condemn it. No justification on that. I would also love, I'm giving an open challenge today here in Goa itself also. If any of our Kuki brothers are happy to sit a joint press conference like this, where we also commit our own mistakes like this, and where they will be also committing their own mistake like this with us, I think that will be the very first step for peace itself.
That some of the Kuki community got married to Meitei, and some of the families are divided. What actually is happening?
Yeah, I've also have some friends who are in the same situation where they had Cookie as a wife and Cookie as a husband and this thing. I would say, see, it's not a narrative of that all Meiteis are bad people or all Cookies are bad people. That's a very wrong statement. There are also 100 numbers of Cookies who want peace right now or wants to speak up. The only reason is the guns are ahead of them. That because there was this new circulation happening recently, few months back, I would say. There's a very good friend of mine called Lamtin Thang Hauke. He's from the Saitu AC. He was also the intending candidate of Indian National Congress. He was a very good friend of mine. And one of his screenshot was viral in the social media. And the screenshot tells that we as a Meitei has been openly welcoming my cookies to, start this kind of peace talk or sit on the ground of table talks or any kind of peace talk. But there is this new circulation in social media where it was a leaked screenshot from Namting Nam Hauke. And the last paragraph quotes that I still have the screenshot here in my phone also, I can share you that. And the last line quotes like this, that if any of the cookies are found to be seated with any of the Meiteis on the ground of peace, compensation and religious issue, that cookie will not be shot down or will not be killed down by the Meitei, but by our cookie ourselves. We don't hesitate to shoot you because right now we are not at the condition to sit with any of the Meitei. How can peace be brought at this circumstances? If there are at least 100 or 200 pastors who want peace talks in this moment, if these people are threatening, them right now in front of their head with their guns, like how will these 200, 300 pastors will at least stand up? Now, in front of everyone, in front of my Meitei people, in front of my Meitei Hindus and Meitei, Sarami people, I'm openly telling in front of them that we Meitei Christians are ready for peace talk. They are also there to support. We can at least, start something on the ground of religious protests also. No one is turning up. So that's the issue.
So Kuki communities are not in terms to come with peace.
Yeah, because I think this is a 17 press conference that I've been doing. At the end of any press conference, I've been openly inviting any cookie who are willing to sit for the very first peace talk openly in front of the camera. It's not a closed door talk, open camera thing that we have started. At least peace talk or something, a first step of peace. No one is willing to turn up on that.
What would be the reason?
That's what I'm telling. If there would be any of the at least some 200, 300 pastors or any group leaders or any religious people who are ready to do that also, guns are lying ahead of them. That is the very reason why they are not doing it. Right now, see, if you come to the pretext of Manipur, we being a real Manipuris, I would say, we don't want the territorial integrity of Manipur to be broken. Let it be the Meitei Hindus, let it be the Meitei Sanamahism, let it be the Meitei Muslims or anyone else. We don't want the territorial integrity of Manipur to be broken. We want Manipur as Manipur. Even though I'm also from Manipur, I want Goa to be as Goa. I don't want a divided Goa. I don't want a divided Maharashtra. I want Goa to be as Goa. Same as that, we as a Manipuri want Manipur to be Manipur. And because of the presence of external forces which are from the Kuki-Jin relationship, which are from Myanmar and Bangladesh and all. That is the reason why that they have been demanding for a homeland where they want a complete separate administration, completely away from from the Meitei community or from the entire the Meitei fraternity. The very reason is like if you see the data of the government. See, I'm not speaking here for BJP or Congress. I'm not a political person. Whatever the BJP has done good, I would say good. Whatever the Congress has done, I would say good. See, if you see with the campaigns recently from 2017, which the government of Manipur, Shri Nongthomun Biren Singh has taken now, even though people are not happy with him right now because of his stand, but though there are very good steps that he has been taken. War on drugs, let's say. Who will come against war on drugs? You will also support war on drugs because at the end of the day, it's a drug issue. And that is the very reason why 85% of the total poppy cultivated area of Manipur were found to be from the Kuki dominated area. Obviously, the Kuki will get angry on him. And then when they interpret in such a way telling that this is a target only on the Kukis. Just because that the government of Manipur have exposed them, the drug poppy cultivated area on Manipur itself. And again, when it comes to illegal immigrants, we Meiteis also have residentials in Bangladesh. We also have in Myanmar. You won't find anything like that, like Meiteis, have rushed towards Manipur illegally. No. Our Meitei brothers also keep on visiting from Bangladesh to Manipur. But we come in very formally, legally, with all the visas and passports. We are just telling them to come in a very courtesy. See, for example, the Tamu is from Assam. So, he being a Manipur, he is from Assam. He has to come to Manipur also, he has to even apply inner line permit. ILP, inner line permit. He even has to apply for that proper formal procedure, inner line permit, and then he has to come to Manipur. We are telling that we are not completely against all the refugees or whatever. We have also no humanity. We have also helped them minimum the humanity ground. But if they have to come in, they have to come in a very formal way. That's the only thing that we are telling right now. So because of all these issues that they have, and they don't have any formal way of answering us, that is the very reason why they have come for a separate administration.